I'm pretty sure this just solved one of the most annoying problems for content creators. When I make content with my smartphones, I want to get the highest quality content from it that I can, which usually means using, the big pretty camera on the back of the phone, which is fine unless you need to see yourself. Then you either have to use the selfie camera or you kind of have to do the spray and pray and just kind of hope you're in the frame and you didn't cut your head off. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Whenever I use my traditional cameras, I can just rotate the screen around and see myself when I'm making that content. Not quite as easy with the smartphone, which is why I decided to give this a try. This is the Shimbol CP5 wireless vlog monitor. This will connect wirelessly to any Android or iPhone and let you see the screen on this wirelessly. So if you need to film yourself, if you need to take a picture of yourself, you can see it directly on this instead of having to use your front camera on your phone.
What's up, Fonzo?
Look at this. This is it's a wireless vlog screen. If you got iOS, if you got Android, it lets you use your good camera and you can see yourself on the screen.
I love this. I don't have a tripod at the studio, so I usually put my phone on the wall, but I don't know if it's getting the full thing.
For sure. But it's there. But
That's
it's
so
there.
dope. And then I could just hit record, and compared to other things I've used, I would give this a 10. How far can you go with this?
It says 50 meters on the box. I'm not sure if I'm moving my phone that far away from me though.
Yeah.
I mean, like 50 feet
That's
would
true.
be a stretch.
That is true.
50 feet would be a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
It's a selfie screen for your phone. So you can use your good camera instead of your front camera.
Doodle camera.
No, doodle camera.
Well, the front camera is the doodle camera.
Look at that.
But would you use something like that?
Actually, I would. Honestly, though, it's like a 9 out of 10.
What do you think it is?
What's happening?
So you can use your good camera instead of the crappy one on the front for your videos and pictures. Also, it's like a remote trigger, so you can start, stop it.
Whoa!
That's not
And-
the camera. Stop trying to move
It's
that
just
one.
crazy.
It's like a TV.
And if you're out of space on your phone, you can record to that.
Whoa.
1 to 10 on a random gadget rating, what would you give it?
11.
It comes with the SD card, so it's not something else you have to think about. You don't have to buy an extra one. It's included. I really wish I could have found this thing like a year and a half ago. It would have helped out with some of the pain points that I had on a spec project that I shot for Xperia. So during that shoot, I treated the phones just like I would any of my other cameras. I even went so far as to hook up one of the external monitors from my Blackmagic cinema cameras. Had I had this when I shot that spec piece, I wouldn't have needed any adapters, any cables, or any extra batteries. The setup would have been lighter, so I could have mounted this the exact same way with less points of failure and come out with a slightly better result. And that's why I'm more than sure that I'm gonna be making sure this is in my camera bag every time I go to film something. It weighs nothing, it's super slim, it charges via USB-C. I bought this thing with kind of low expectations. I figured, it was affordable enough that if it wound up not working or I didn't like it, it wasn't gonna be the end of the world. Dollar for dollar, this is one of the best value content creation purchases I've made in the last year. I got this thing off Amazon. It was 98 bucks. They actually have a light version. I think that version just doesn't have the built-in recorder. So if you're interested and maybe you want to save a few more dollars, you can get this even cheaper and still get 90% of the same functionality. At just under 100 bucks, I don't see any reason to not grab this, especially if you do any kind of consistent filming or photography on your phone. If you are an influencer, if you're a content creator, and if you have a business and you just need to get behind the scenes content to show people you're working and you don't want to do 10 takes, maybe you just want to do 2, just have this thing in your bag and you should be good to go. And that's it. That's my take. I'm just here to give my thoughts on mobile film and photo tech, and I'll drop the occasional client piece or passion project. It would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and just leave me something dope down in the comments. I'm Alfonso Reese. You can find me at Imagery Visuals. See you on the next one. And a 1, and a 2, and 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's get this in one take.